This episode is brought to you by Broke Ass to Badass, our signature 8-week online course. Our program is the school where you learn to hustle less and focus on what really matters, getting your products, services, and gifts out to the world. Our program is all the branding, tech, social media, and mindset support that you've been looking for. And this is your one-stop shop for building the badass business of your dreams. And guys, fall enrollment for this program is closing August 31st. If you have been waiting for the right time to jump in, now's the time. Jump on over to brokeasstobadass.com/apply and book a breakthrough call with us.
Welcome to Broke Ass to Badass. We're Kimi and Pua, digital media nerds and jiu-jitsu-loving business coaches, joyously obsessed with creating freedom for heart-led entrepreneurs. We're here to help you go from frustrated to fierce, from hustle to flow, from broke ass to badass. Find out more about us at bledigital.com, and wherever you're listening, be sure to click subscribe so you never miss an episode. Hey guys, we're back again. This is day 4 of our 4-day challenge, Social Media for Badasses. This is the challenge that we've been holding in our Facebook group. You can find that at bit.ly/BLE tribe. So if you haven't listened to our other trainings, definitely go back, check out day 1, day 2, day 3. And this is day 4, where we're really talking about owning your badassery and really owning your gifts, owning what you know, and figuring out ways that you can share and monetize those gifts. So if you are listening to this at the end of August, then you know that today is the last day to get into our program, Broke Ass to Badass. Enrollment is closing, so if you can get your application in today by midnight, then you can absolutely secure your spot in our program. But you have to act fast. So go to brokeasstobadass.com. And don't worry, if you're listening to this at a later date, you can always jump on a call with us and we can let you know, get you on that wait list, let you know when our next enrollment period will be. So enjoy the training, own your badassery. Okay, Lord. So again, this is day 4 of our 4-day for Badasses challenge. Day 1, we talked about setting yourself up for social media success with a big vision and badass mission. Day 2, we talked about creating that tribe of raving fans and clients. Day 3 was lit. We talked about how to create deeper connections on social media by simply being yourself. And you can find all of these trainings in past episodes of our podcast or in our Facebook group, bit.ly/BLE tribe. Bring your friends. All right. Today we're talking about how to own your badassery and position yourself as an expert. So I'm turning it over to our resident expert, Pua, for point number 1.
It's a good thing we're in alignment in every place of our business, because I'm in my head, I'm like, God, podcast audience, tribe audience, like one and the same. Everybody's badass entrepreneur living their best life ever. That's so right. Okay. It feels weird to repeat something, but I'm going to repeat it. So, guys, newsflash. Even if you don't think so, you are an expert at something. And this is something that we often, as people just going about our business in the world, we forget that we're actually good at stuff, that we know stuff that other people don't know. And it is to your advantage to really reflect and just think about what your life experiences have been and what you know that other people might be dying to learn. And we often get questions. We talked a little bit about this in the last couple of trainings. Like, there are people who they go out and they get all of these degrees and certifications. And I did it. I went to college. I went to grad school. I thought that was the way to get ahead. That was the way to, succeed. Right. And guys, we are all students in the university of life. And that's all that matters. Your experience, your expertise, your knowledge is so valuable. And whatever you've been through, other people want to learn about it. They want to hear about it. People are out there, they're kind of looking up to you as an expert. So it is it is crucial for you today to really reflect on not only what it is that lights you up and brings you joy and how you want to serve in this world, but what do you know? What could you share? Right? And this is a really, really great exercise for people who are like, okay, girls, you sold me. I'm in. I want to be an entrepreneur, but I have no idea what the F to do. Here's a great place to start, okay? But people aren't going to be picking up what you're putting down if they don't trust you, right? And if someone can't trust you and understand what you have to offer and how you can help them, then the whole thing's a wash, right? So it's like, it is imperative that as you go about this social media journey, really get clear. Like, you need to have the clarity on what it is that you offer, what your expertise is. And again, just like day one, this will take some slowing down before you can speed up. So really take the time to find that clarity, find what you're great at and how you want to share that with the world. Again, remember yesterday, it's all about sharing your story, being authentic, sharing your mess, right? People will know that you can solve their problem if you've been through the same mess that they're going through. So it's so valuable to share that and then share the solution, share why they should trust you, right?
Awesome.
Raj.
So we all love when you say Raj. It's one of my favorite. Good to know. Okay, so let's take just one step back and look at this from the big picture, because yes, this particular training for you guys, this challenge is all about social media, but really it's also about entrepreneurship. And what we're here to support you with, and what we support all of our clients with, is really combining that which lights you up and the content that you create around that with monetization and strategy, right? So that you can take your gifts and make money sharing what you love and sharing what you know and sharing what you have navigated in order to make somebody else's life easier, more joyful, and more fun, right? So keep that in mind as you think about that, because that's one of the most critical shifts that you'll make as going from working for somebody else to working for yourself. It's how can you take what you know and what you have figured out and monetize that in some way, right? Like that's really what a business is. How can you effectively share it, and how can you monetize your gifts? So that's what we do for our clients, and that's what we're here to support you with through this challenge as well. So one of our favorite strategies, and this is going into point number 2, is to explore how you consume content and for ideas and inspiration, right? So when you're thinking about, I can do this. I'm an expert at this, or I know some things about this. How did you learn yourself? Because again, as we talked about in past trainings, your ideal client is probably going to look like you maybe a few years ago, right? In the past. And so that can give you a lot of feedback in terms of how you can deliver your content and where you should deliver it. Where are those people looking for the things that you're able to help them solve, for the answers to the problems that they're experiencing? So this is, as coaches, a lot of what we do is help you to find the answers and your truth that is already within you. And you know so much already. And a lot of what we do is just remind you of what you already know and the truth that you have within you, and to learn to trust that and to have confidence in yourself and your intuition. And so take a moment as part of your homework or right now to think about, okay, how do I consume content? Where do I go? What are the places, if I have a question, that I start looking online? What lights me up when I'm online? That can give us a lot of feedback too. So when you're on Instagram, right? What makes you double tap something? What makes you take action? If you have an email that comes into your inbox, what is the type of copy, the type of call to action that makes you say, oh yeah, I'm going to research this further? Where are you scouring the internet or places in your network for ideas, inspiration, content? How do you consume content, and look at that as a way to help you to take this beautiful knowledge that you have and begin to formulate your unique plan for getting it out to the world. So really take some time to think about this. Are you in Facebook groups? Do you like live videos? You guys are here, so live video is probably a really great option for you guys because it's already what feels really natural and comfortable for you to engage with. You're familiar with the platform. Some people are all about Pinterest, right? Some people, love to go on YouTube and look for different things. So again, look at how you consume content and let that be a place for you to generate some creative ideas for you to get your expertise out into the world.
People are so stressed out that this is not being recorded now.
Really?
Jer, we're good. Thank you so much. And guys, on this note, this is a great exercise for tracking, right? So this week, it's time to create awareness around your own habits, to learn from this and then mimic it for your business. So a lot of people will say, when you're first starting out, fine. Don't stress out. We're good. I promise it's recording. So a lot of people will share the advice that when you're first starting out, find someone in your industry who runs their business similarly to the way that you aspire to run your business, and start to do things to mimic this. And a great place to start is social media, right? As Kimi said, as you're scrolling through Instagram mindlessly, right? On the toilet, wherever you do it. That's where I do it. Like, what makes you stop? Is it a quote post? Is it beautiful imagery of nature? Is it people that you know? And then what makes you read a caption, right? I don't read every caption. And we always say, make sure that you have a call to action in every caption that you write, because you never know when someone's going to stop on your image and read the caption, but it's not every time, right? So that's the fun part of owning a business. This is all exploratory. We get to see what works, see what doesn't, do more of what works, do less of what doesn't. And part of that is being really mindful and aware of how you consume content and how things make you feel. If something makes you feel oogy, right? You're like, ooh, I don't like that. I would never click on that, right? Why don't you like that, right? Start to become aware of these practices so that when you post, when you do your captions, call to actions, it feels good, it feels in alignment, and you want people to feel the way you feel when you're taking action based on what you've seen other people do. So, okay, back to the dog. Point 3. I have so many windows open. Okay, point 3, day 4. Okay, here we go. Provide value, show what you know, learn as you go, and share as you learn. It's like a tongue twister. I'll say that again. Provide value, show what you know, learn as you go, and share as you learn. Okay? You want to know a great example of this? You're watching it. Okay? So this is an amazing exercise for all of us to go back to what we were talking about yesterday and let your mess become your message. As you clean up your mess, share what you learn, right? Kimi and I are in a coaching program right now, and it is our intention to absorb what we're learning there and share the great stuff from that program with you. And we're not like repurposing it and copying it for our own content. We're using it to level up our business and share with you how these solutions have helped us. And of course, integrate our own spice into it. And then, we figured out things on our own that we want to share with you. The thing about this right here is that we often don't want to share things until after the mess is cleaned up, right? And this is where we kind of have to look within and make a judgment call. If you are crying on your dryer because you've blown through your savings, you have no credit left, like going live at that moment could be valuable for someone. Or it could, depending on what you do, right? If you say, I help people make millions of dollars in their business, and you're sitting there broke ass, maybe don't go live right at that moment, right? But if you're sitting there like, oh man, I am sitting here, I am putting this investment on my credit card, this investment to grow my business beyond my means because I believe in the value of coaching. Like, sure, go live there. Show that you are taking inspired, scary action because you are being an example for what you want other people to do. Very similar situations, sort of, both financially driven, right? But two very different intentions, different objectives. One is sort of you're in lack, you're in fear. The other is you are inspiring by your actions, right? Either way, like even if you go live when you're crying on the dryer, it's okay. Like you're not going to go back and be like, God, dang it, I really screwed my business, because that's authentic, that's vulnerable. So I don't want you to feel like there's a right or a wrong way. But you just get to make the judgment call. You get to feel deep within what you want to share. And of course, on the other side, right, when we do have all of these amazing solutions, you don't have to wait for people to pay you money to share what you know. Setting yourself up as an expert means you get to share as you go and say, hey, you're in the tribe. You're here for free. You've expressed a challenge and I want to help you solve it. And if you want more of this, of course, let's jump on a call, hop into my program. We'd love to share more, right? So the other part of this is not being so don't hoard your solutions and hoard your information. It's time to, like, this day and age, this age of sharing and providing value. It's all about just like letting your community rise with you in whatever level they're at. Podcast, free. Facebook group, free. Maybe you have a low ticket item. Great. Maybe you have a high ticket program. Great. Maybe you have one-on-one coaching. Great. Maybe you have a product. But at every level where people are engaging with you, it is so important to share value in whatever way feels good and feels like service to your community. Whoa. I don't even know what I just said. I think I had a couple tangents. I hope you guys could follow that.
Beautiful. Beautiful download. I feel it. Yes. And that brings us perfectly to point number 4. And this is, I would say, our favorite point of this entire freaking 4-day challenge. And that is that it is time to stop playing small because people need you now. Stop playing small because people need you now. Here's the thing. We all know and we all feel the truth that we're not here to just freaking get by. We're not here to just survive through life. We are here to thrive. We are here to play big. If you are here watching this right now, if you are in this tribe, if you're listening to this podcast, wherever you're consuming this, you are destined for big things. Really feel that and just set the intention right now. No more fucking playing small. No more. The world needs you. And there are people, we're going to take you back to, I think it was day 2 when we talked about this. There are people in pain right now that are just waiting for you to share the solution to that pain, waiting for you to give them some type of inspiration, uplifting, solution, healing, anything that you can provide to pull them out of that moment. And when you really, really, as a heart-led entrepreneur, connect to that person, really feel into them, sitting there, they're holding their phone and they're waiting for that post that you're perhaps too afraid to share because it feels out of your comfort zone. Let their pain move you to get it out there. So I'm going to go back to my doc because I just went off script. Okay. Okay. So we did touch upon this earlier, but it's worth reiterating as part of this conversation of owning your badassery. And that is one of the biggest things that can get in our way, is feeling like we're not ready to share what we know because we haven't figured it all out. I can't tell you how many times this comes up when we get on the phone with people and we're talking to them and we're working with our clients, right? It's this feeling like, I can't share this yet because I don't know the answer. Here's the thing. You're never going to have it all figured out. That is the point of life. We're always learning. We're lifelong learners. And so when you really understand that you're always going to be learning, you're always going to be leveling up, that's what it means to be a badass, then it takes the pressure off. And you can say with integrity, look, guys, this is what is true for us right now. This is what has worked for us right now. Tomorrow, I will guarantee no more, but I'm going to share with you and bring you along as we go. That's what Pua and I do in our business, and it's what we encourage you to do with your business as well. So again, it's back to that idea of as you learn, you share, right? So you allow your tribe, allow your people to grow with you and really own your gifts. Stop hiding, stop playing small because somebody absolutely needs you right now. Let that pain move you to take some inspired badass action. Boom.
Boom. Drop your mic, but don't break it. Yeah, guys, it is so easy to forget where we started. It's so easy to I will tell you, every part of being an entrepreneur presents new levels of challenge. It's never going to be like sitting pretty and cruising. I mean, it might at some point, but then you get bored and then you're like, well, let's level up because I'm ready to solve a new problem, right? And that's the beauty of it. It's so exciting. You never have to be complacent as an entrepreneur unless you want to. You get to choose, right? And so it's easy when we're in these different levels of challenge and problem solving, it's easy to forget what it felt like to start 2, 5, 10 years ago, right? And so remember, and this is just for us, because we are entrepreneurial coaches for entrepreneurs. So for us, right, we have to always remember what it was like to start out and know that we can provide solutions to entrepreneurs who are just starting out, who are in the first, going from 0 to 100K in their business or whatever it is. And just because they aren't where we are now, where we're finding new ways to problem solve, it doesn't mean that we can't help them. And the same for you. Whatever it is that you do, whatever you provide, if you have a product, there are people out there who don't have your product and they're struggling because whatever you have solves a problem. That is the only reason, well, that's not the only reason. That is the reason why many heart-led people go into business is to solve a problem, right? So who's out there without your solution, as Kimi said, suffering, and really, really connect to that from your heart. And then everything you do on social media, on your website, all your copy, all your images, it'll be easy to just align that, right? Connect with them, speak to them. As you write your copy, have that person in your mind, visualize them. What do they look like? Is it a male or a female? How old are they? What do they do? Where are they hanging out? Really internalize that, visualize them, and then just write from your heart. Then it's easy. You don't have to think about strategy. You don't have to think about a funnel. You don't have to think about all the stupid crap that doesn't matter, right?
Yes. So, what we are big fans of in our business, we shared about this in earlier trainings this week, is we love taking what you know and helping you to turn that into a digital online product. That's what we've done for our business. And it's a model that we've seen work so well. So as we said, what works for us, what we've seen work for our clients, we love sharing that with everybody in our tribe, right? And so it's so easy these days to take that content that you have and turn it into a digital product. The technology that we have available to us is so easy to use and phenomenal. And also, if it's still not your cup of tea, there are really easy ways that you can outsource that work and make it so that you just create the content and then boom, you can turn it into an online course, right? So this is what we talk about in all of our trainings in terms of working smarter, not harder. Because no matter what it is that you do, if you're trading dollars for hours, you're going to max out your time and your energy, right? We only have 24 hours a day. We only have a certain amount of energy. And so what you can do in order to create that true freedom lifestyle for yourself is to take what you know and somehow turn it into a revenue stream where you're not trading dollars for hours. That's the beauty of an online course. That's where you can share content, but you don't have to necessarily be working just one-on-one with each client, trading dollars for hours, driving around all over the place and losing time, right? So the reason so many of us become entrepreneurs is for time freedom, for energy freedom, for financial freedom, and figuring out a way to monetize your gifts in the form of an online course or a membership site, some type of digital online product is absolutely one of, if not the most powerful ways that you can do this. And then, in addition to that, there are ways that you can turn these into even passive income streams, the way that you can automate people coming into your tribe and then opting into these passive income streams for you, right? So there is so much that you can do. Of course, we can't get into all of that in this training. We only have a little bit of time with you here, but this is exactly what we teach in depth in our Broadcast to Badass program. So we did want to share with you a little bit I feel like I'm yelling. I don't know why. I think it's because I have these on. I'm like so fired up. I'm like, listen, guys. I'm like Ty Lopez here. Listen, guys. Okay,
all your neighbors are going to be signing up for breakthrough calls.
I know, right? We have new neighbors next door. I'm probably like freaking them the F out right now. It's part of being, working from home. So we did want to share with you that, as you guys have heard, as you've seen in this group, that our program, Broadcast to Badass, our 8-week business coaching program for badass entrepreneurs, it is closing tomorrow. So tomorrow, in case you guys have not been tracking on your calendar, is the end of the month. Oh my God, right? Like it's freaking September 2018 on Saturday. What the actual F?
And if you're listening on the podcast, that's today.
Yes, if you're listening. Exactly. So we wanted to take a little bit, we've had some questions. People have been private messaging us and asking us about our program. So we wanted to take a little bit of time here before we give you your homework and before we do our fun draw to share a little bit about what that program looks and feels like. So I'm hoping that Pua is going to be able to share her screen. I see her. Yeah, there it is. Oh, she's so on it. All right. So just to give you guys like a big overview, our program, and we have some Broadcast to Badass members and graduates I think here live with us today, right? So if you guys want to add anything, we'd love to have you jump in and share, what this program is, what the experience is like for you going through Broadcast to Badass. But yeah, so not only is it this online training platform, but it's also one-on-one coaching and group coaching. So we have 3 one-on-one coaching sessions that we would be taking you throughout the 8 weeks. And this would begin the moment that you opt into the program over the next couple days. Then immediately you get access to this welcome module and to week 1. And we would schedule a big visioning session. So we touched a little bit on big visioning in the training that we did with you on day 1, but we really go deep and create a customized big vision for you and your business and your life. And then we do another one-on-one session in the middle of the program, and then we also do one at the end of the program to really set you up for success beyond. And often many of our Broadcast to Badass clients then become digital media clients, perhaps because they have decided that they want to just outsource the digital media creation. But this program, as you see, actually teaches you how to create your digital media, your website, your course, how to do all the copywriting, how to set up your Facebook platforms, your Facebook groups. And again, everything as we learn it goes into this program as well. So we walk you through taking your expertise and turning it into either a online course or a membership site. Oh, and I wanted to add too that in addition to those one-on-one coaching calls, we also have these really amazing live group coaching sessions with whoever is in the program at the same time. And we have such a phenomenal group coming together for this next round of B2B here. So you'd be joining some serious badasses, and just the energy of those calls is really powerful. So those are on Wednesdays and Fridays, and it's an opportunity for you to come on in and get your questions answered. And again, this is really designed to be tailored to your specific needs. If you see on the left side there's a help desk. So there's ways for you to ask us questions anytime that you need to. There's some commonly asked questions, but if you don't see it there, you just shoot your question, even if it's a really personalized one about your business. And Pua and I get that, and we respond right away through this platform or in one of the calls. So yeah, that's a little bit about the way that the program works. Did I miss anything, Pua?
Nope. So guys, check out these bonus trainings.
Yeah.
There are experts on this live right now. At least two of them, Arna and Jer. They are here. So if you guys jump in and you watch these bonus trainings and you have questions, all of our guest trainers are also in the Facebook communities in our program. So you not only have us to pick our brains and support you and guide you on this journey, but you have experts in their fields, and we keep adding to this. This is a living, growing, breathing course. And as we add, you have access to the new information, the new guest trainers. It's so badass. It's so cool. Like, I want to go back in time and then find us and then sign up for our course.
Exactly. That's exactly why we created this course.
Then I wouldn't cry in the dryer so much.
Yeah, that's exactly why we created this program. It is the program that we wished we had, and it continues, as Pua said, we continue to add to it. And if you can, Pua, can you go back up to the first section there? So, the whole way that we designed this program, and by the way, you do have lifetime access to this platform. And as Pua said, anything that we add to it, you still have access to it. We also, after your 8 weeks, move you to a graduates community. So there's a private Facebook group for our B2B members. There's a private Facebook group for our graduates. And so for our graduates, we do a monthly call. We let them know anytime there's new content being dropped. We continue to support them. You guys have heard all of our graduates on our podcast. That's another perk of going through our program, is coming on and being interviewed. We're looking to do some live interviews soon too, because we're loving this like Zoom to Facebook. It's so fun. But our whole point of doing an 8-week program is we want to get you up and running as quickly as possible. We want to blow all of those limiting beliefs that you have that, oh, I know I have to take this. This is like the push that you need to really get out there and get serving effing now. This is exactly what we're saying in terms of stop playing small. This is how we help you to do that, by holding your hand and taking this jump with you and having you be surrounded by other people that are holding your hand as you jump as well. And it is our absolute intention to help you to create the things that will help you to recoup the investment of B2B. And so not only do we help you to create all of the things for your own business that you're able to recoup the investment, but also we have an amazing affiliate program, and that is our Badassery program. So when you are in our program, when you're sharing about our program, then you get 10% commission when you share about it and somebody is a right fit for the program and they do join in. So our Badasseries, that's another way that people are recouping the investment and continuing to share. And, really, this is our mission, right? As light workers here, all of us, is we want to fill the world with people that are owning their gifts, that are really stepping in to play big and heal the effing world. So I wanted to make sure that we mentioned about our Badassery program, because it is a really fun and powerful aspect of the business as well, and of B2B. Yay.
Yay.
Does anybody have any questions that we can answer about it?
Yeah, Jer has a question. She said, I want some badass swag.
We need some badass swag.
In the works, gang.
Yes,
swag has been a funky thing for us.
In the works, for sure. Awesome.
We want it too.
So just in terms of a little bit of call to action from this moment. So as you guys know, and I don't know if we shared this already, but we have an amazing friends and family special for anybody that has followed along with these trainings. And that is 50% off of our program. And again, doors are closing tomorrow. We are going to be announcing our scholarship winner tomorrow, but know that even, again, as Pua said yesterday, if you are the recipient of that scholarship, we still do a breakthrough call with you. So definitely get on our books for that. I'm going to put out a crazy offer to all of you that I might regret, but our calendar is looking pretty full right now if you go to bledigital.com/apply. So if you don't see anything there that would work for you, friend me on Facebook and message me. Okay, private message me. I'm saying this to all like thousands of you. So I might need to bring in some VA support to help me manage any, but we are here for you. And this is how committed we are to really wanting to see you step into your badassery and to really own it and to get out there and really, really live your best life ever, to bring it back to where we started. So we are so committed, and we are absolutely obsessed with seeing you take that spark, that feeling that you have inside, and really get it out there into the world, because now is the time. So you can friend me.
2 questions.
Yes.
Don't friend me. Don't private message me. No, I'm just kidding. I'm not as responsive as Kimi is. She's like on her phone all the time, like responding. I'm not. So
actually, I'm on my computer. That's the only way I can do it. I don't do it on my phone. I don't do Facebook on my phone. So if I am out and about, I won't respond to you.
You can message me though, but she's faster. So I don't know if she was like, hire a VA. I was like, I'm here. You can do it to me too. But we have 2 questions, great questions. And by the way, brokeasstobadass.com and bledigital.com go to the same place, because there's 2 links now being thrown around in the chat. Sorry, I put the wrong one. But is this program specifically for business owners only? And Jill, it is geared towards entrepreneurs or aspiring business owners. It does help you to really get in the mindset of what you could create and sell to free yourself from any constraints of whatever employment is not lighting you up, right? With that said, we have people in the program who are part-time entrepreneurs working on a side hustle while they work full-time or part-time elsewhere, right? Or if you wanted to transition slowly and go through the program, start to create something on the side. So it is eventually going to give you some sort of entrepreneurial guidance. So if you have no passion for having a business, it probably is not the best place for you to be. But if that excites you at all, then yes, for sure, jump in at least to a breakthrough call, because on those calls, we're able to share if this is a good fit or not. Because we definitely are not looking to get people in the program who it's not a good fit for whatever reason. If you don't want to be a business owner, if we don't vibe, right? But we vibe with you, Jill. We know you, and you're rad. And then Jer, does that help? Does that answer your question? Let me know. There's a lag, so I will look for your answer.
Can I add one thing about that?
Yeah,
too?
yeah. Mm-hmm.
So, one of, as you guys know, if you know our story, we started as fitness trainers, and then we were productivity trainers, and then now we coach entrepreneurs. And what I am especially proud of in our business, and what we love so much and how we love to support you, is by weaving in the productivity strategies and wellness strategies into everything that we do. So in the beginning, the first couple weeks of our program, it is not just about creating the business of your dreams, but it's about the lifestyle of your dreams as well, and creating more time and energy. So as Pua said, if you're kind of navigating that place of between having a job and a side hustle and trying to figure it all in and fit it all in, this program is really great for that, I feel, because it helps you to create more time. And then you get to choose how you want to spend that time. If you want to dedicate that time then to the side hustle to grow it, so we do weave a lot of productivity, time, and energy training strategies that we've taught all along all these years into the program. And our members really love that aspect of it, because it helps you also create the time to do the program. That was like one of the biggest things when we created it. We're like, what is the point of us creating a program if people feel overwhelmed coming into it and they don't know how to actually get the trainings done? So that is like first up that we support you with, is creating more time and energy for the program, for whatever it is that lights you up.
That I always forget that, like, we do productivity coaching. It's one of those things, right? We forget
Yeah.
that we're experts at it. We forget that we have all of these practices in place. And it's funny. So just to share a little bit about like how we've evolved through this business, we used to do productivity coaching for corporate employees. And in that space, the productivity training was geared towards helping people, get more done and like love their job more when they weren't super lit up. Right? So it's like helping someone to get motivated to do the work. For entrepreneurs, that is completely flipped upside down. Productivity training for business owners is helping you to work less, because when you love what you do, when you're obsessed with your business, because most business owners are totally obsessed with what they do, they can't stop working. I've spent we've both done 20-hour days because it's so fun and it's so easy to just the hours just roll into each other, but we aren't necessarily doing the things that matter, right? And that's working smarter, not harder. So you'll find all of these strategies and we've shifted it to serve entrepreneurs in that way. So yes, totally perfect. Awesome. Jer's question, is the scholarship transferable? We have not discussed this. But I don't know.
If they are fit for the program, I don't see why not. Yeah, again, it's really for us. I mean, you guys know us. We're not here to just get as many people in the program as possible. We're here to get the right people into the program. And that's really, really important to us. That's why we do a breakthrough call with every single person that comes through the program, because we in Integrity want to be able to make sure that you're a right fit and that we can best support you. So, we want to make sure it's the right time for you. So yeah, I would say sure, as long as they're a right fit for the program, transfer away.
I think that's all the questions.
Okay, do we have any other homework from day 3?
Any other naughty students? This was me. This was so me.
Naughty students.
I actually just didn't do homework. I don't know. Day 3, right here. Boom. Who'd you stop with?
Signs that you're an entrepreneur, right? Didn't do your homework ever. I think Fortuna or maybe Sheila.
So we have Malia, Courtney, Davelyn, Jer, Ashley, Fortuna, Amber.
Got it. Oh, I don't think I did get Amber. And I think I saw Sheila's on a different thread.
Oh.
Sheila.
I don't see Sheila's, but I believe you. And I totally just can't find it.
Okay. All right. Here we go.
I'm so excited.
Are you ready?
Stop.
I'm afraid. I'm excited.
Why are you
ready? I don't know why I'm afraid. Ta-da! Oh my gosh, Malia.
What?
You are a lucky girl. Awesome. All right, there it is.
iTunes.
Go.
Let us know what you get. Now you don't have to let us know what you get.
I have to say, Malia's been crushing it. She's been getting her homework in every single day on time. And thank you for shouting us out to your group too, Malia. That was so sweet. She put us as Woman Crush Wednesday in her group. So thank you so much. Okay, so important next steps for all of you. We have a bonus training coming tomorrow. Nobody knows yet.
I know.
Okay. Oh, yeah. Okay, guys. So tomorrow we have a bonus training. We actually moved some things around because we do have our B2B call tomorrow at 8:30. So it's right after that, 9:30 Hawaii Standard Time. We are going to be doing a bonus training for you guys. This is going to be, again, announcing our winner. And we're also going to give you some bonus tips for the more technical side to get content out there. So I geek out on this. We talked a little bit about productivity, but this is really about figuring out how you can batch your content, kind of get into, capture those moments where you're in creative flow and then set yourself up for success so that sharing becomes easier, more joyous. You know that feeling when we're like, oh my God, like we're just looking at our phone, like, I know I should post, but I don't know what to say. We don't want that experience for you because it doesn't feel easy. It doesn't feel joyous and it doesn't feel fun. And this is a place where structure can really give us freedom. So we're going to give you some practical tips, answer any like technical questions that you have about social media, and give you some juicy, cool hacks for both Facebook and Instagram. So yeah, tomorrow's all about the less you can do, the better. And really, really working smarter, not harder. So we got some bonus tips.
Tomorrow's about being lazy.
Yes.
Did we ever tell you?
Celebrating
guys?
Laziness.
We are revolutionizing lazy. And we want everyone in the world to be more lazy. Mm-hmm. And okay, can I just share? Lazy. So my full name is Pualena, and it has two meanings. One is the color of the sunrise. In Hawaiian, when the sun first comes up, that nice orange. And so it's like my favorite time of day. The second meaning, you can look this up in the Hawaiian dictionary, is lazy. And for my whole life, every time anybody called me lazy, I was like, oh, it's my name manifesting itself. And now I'm like, yeah, I love lazy. And we're not talking like sit on your couch, eat potato chips, and pray that money comes in. We're talking work smarter, not harder, so you can relax and enjoy life. Kick back and not stress that there's something you should be doing. You're not shoulding all over yourself because there's no reason to. So we are going to be L-A-Z-Y.
Yeah. I totally didn't know that about your name till last week or a couple weeks ago when you told me that. I was like, that is the coolest thing ever.
Lazy
trip. Yeah. It's like,
it was like such a trigger growing up.
Yeah, I love it.
I'm not going to be lazy because I don't want that to be a thing that's connected to my name.
Lazy.
Who's Cabot? That's Cabot? For tomorrow.
Oh yeah, and dun dun dun. Tomorrow we're going to finally reveal who Cabot is. So
everyone, screw the scholarship. We need to know who this third person is.
Actually, yeah, that's our bonus. If you sign up for the program, we reveal the secret of Cabot.
That's module 1, lesson 1.
Oh God, I love it so much. Okay, did we cover everything? I think we did. Oh no, we didn't. Your homework. Here's your homework. Because we're announcing 2 prizes tomorrow: our Amazon card and our scholarship winners. So your homework is to share 3 things that you can teach on and how you will teach them in our homework thread. Make sure you get it in the homework thread too. Okay, so look for the little thing and put it in the comments. Okay, that you have your homework. We'll post it right after this. We love you guys. This is so fun.
Love you.
Bye.
Bye.